just what you'd expect inside a new Balenciaga. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect inside a new Balenciaga. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect inside a new Balenciaga. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect inside a new Balenciaga. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect inside a new Balenciaga. Viral mess turned dreams into an empire. Self-made success, now she rolls with Rockefellers. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect inside a new Balenciaga. Viral mess turned dreams into an empire. Self-made success, now she rolls with Rockefellers. Cigarettes you expect. Viral mess, self-made success, now she rolls with Rockefellers. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you expect inside a new Balenciaga. Cigarettes in tiny liquor bottles, just what you expect inside a new Balenciaga. 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 Inside a new Balenciaga.
50. Alright, how old are you, dude?
10.
So Josh is 10. Alright, here's what we got. This is called the spanner and nut competition. Now, I built these in the car park yesterday, so don't look at them too closely. I was out there with the grinder. I did this challenge probably 3 or 4 years ago, but because I've never been to the Melbourne show, we decided to bring it here. You're having a good look. What's going on here? Are you on a swap? Do you like my fab work? I didn't use a square or anything.
You got it. You got it, kid.
BT50 is not centre, you reckon? Alright, so here's the challenge. So this came from a little video I did a few years ago. It's like the Amazing Race Challenge. It was pretty exciting. We had 4 teams. We even had a couple of fans come on that trip. And we jumped in the cars, and all day I had no idea what was coming. We had a bunch of challenges. You get the envelope, and you spent all day. We had servicing a car. We had to go and guess some numbers. We had to get photos with randoms, get selfies. And one of the challenges was a spanner and the nut. Now, keep in mind, on the actual episode, this was probably 3 times higher. It was a really long rod. And the idea, right, you got to wind the nut down to the bottom of the thread using the spanner. So you get acquainted with your spanner, give it a name, Betsy, whatever. It's the 13, 16th for Imperial over here, right? Hefty looking spanner. You got to wind the nut down to the bottom, but you're not allowed to touch the nut with your fingers, right? So only using the spanner. Wind it down. Pretty simple, eh? Yeah, BT50's got it all over here. What do you reckon, Josh? I'll give you a hand if he starts beating you. So what we're going to do, we're going to run on the screen a bit of a promo from that series, and there's a timer on there. I think you've got about 3 minutes, so there's plenty of time. Get down to the bottom, and then there's a countdown at the end, so we can all help them if we need a bit of cheering on there. So get yourselves ready. We've got the... Should we give Josh a bit of an advantage?
Yes!
Hey, what do you reckon? I feel like you're going to have him.
Halfway!
Alright, guys. Well, there's a bit of a countdown. You can get ready. Hold on. Where's the magic button? Right. 5,
Go.
4,
Put it
3,
on there, Josh.
2,
Go!
1. Yeah, just start going. Get ahead.
15 challenges.
Go, Josh.
3 teams. 1 prize.
Put your
1
feet
big
on it.
race. Let
Go,
the
Josh.
games begin.
Oh, hang on. Quick, Fred, where are we going?
Go, Josh! Go!
Wasn't expecting this.
Woo! Go, Josh! Go, Josh! Go!
Go, Josh, you smashed it.
Whole 4-drive game, it's stock standard cars.
Come on, Josh!
No idea what we're in for today, so
Later that day.
Keep spinning!
is rock being
This is so surprising.
I don't know.
Mechanic son.
2020.
He's a mechanic
Well, he's
son.
not a mechanic, he's a fabricator.
No,
He's like,
Josh
"Where's the
is.
welder at?"
Josh is.
Simon Spenny wins it. That isn't. That you beat me, dude. This is amazing.
Go, Joshy.
Josh, you've got a minute. Do you reckon you can do it?
Go, Kitty.
No, we'll go
You might
about
both have it.
maybe one fifth
Go,
away.
Josh.
Yeah, you could do this if you get that technique coming up.
In the last 5 minutes, yeah. We had to win right to the top of this. Still
Oh
got
no, Josh.
After slippery hill zone for animals to drive up the track, no lock is allowed, winches are allowed.
We made it! Yeah! Keep going, dude. If you make it to the end, you'll get a prize as well. Come on, BT, you got 30 seconds. Don't let that spinner fall off.
Must drive
20 seconds.
out, winches are allowed, 1, 2, 3, go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm amazed you made it. Yeah, good. 15 seconds. You can. Oh no!
Ah.
10 seconds.
9,
Oh.
8, 7,
So close.
4, 3,
He panicked.
2, 1.
0.
Woo!
What happens? Stick to welding. Yeah. Do you do a bit of TIG work and that? Yeah, that's harder than working on spanners. Eh? Oh, hard luck. Josh! Yes! Round of applause. I'm gonna voucher for you, dude. This is a gift voucher, Super Cheap Auto, BCF. You get some fishing rods. Rebel Sport. What's that? I don't know. It's exercise. Don't worry about that. And MacPack. What's MacPack? I don't know. Something to do with like. I
Camping.
think it's like Anaconda.
Thank
You can have one too. There we go. Round of applause for the boys. Good effort. Too easy, boys. All right. Congratulations, Josh. Yeah, if you get bored after school, come work at my shop one day.
Oh, don't invite him, he'll be there.
That was amazing. Righto, what have we got? Oh, I know what I've got next. All right, here's one of the funnest days at work ever. Does anyone remember Silly Sid? Yeah, you know when you're like on Facebook and you're just scrolling through and you find things pop up. And I was going through looking at Hiluxes, Jeeps, whatever, crappy cars, you know, all good. But then there was this bright blue thing on 2 wheels, little clown car, cut in half, squished up, had fireworks sticking out of it, and it was $1,000. And I was down the Gold Coast with a car trailer on after dropping a car off. And I'm sitting there just scrolling through. And I saw it, messaged the bloke, and he's like, yeah, I'm home, come have a look. And I'm like, well, I've got a car trailer on the back. Pulled up, next minute, it's on the trailer, we're going home with it. Post a photo on Instagram, and everyone's like, oh my God, I saw that on Facebook. And I'm like, why didn't anyone else buy it? $1,000, best day at work ever. We had all the boys around, and no one here's a police officer either. And may or may not have got arrested in this video, but that's all right.
That was funny.
Let's have a look. This is on YouTube as well. It's probably a month or 2 ago, so. This is Sid, well, Silly Sid specifically. Today, we're just going to go and have some fun with this thing. But before we do that, I need some breakfast. I'm actually terrified to use the brakes because they're jamming on a bit. No, just get a bacon, egg, McMuffin meal. Okay. Price of fuel these days, eh? You're going to chop the middle of the car out and sell it. What is it, a big dollar? I think it's a 80s big boy or something, big toy. They just don't understand a piece of art when they see one. It's the feat of engineering. That's not good.
I thought he was dead.
Can't you guys do it, can you? You must be you the first to do that.
Oh God! Oh Lord!
It's alright. He was fine, he was wearing a helmet. I think, maybe not.
No.
He's got a skull as a helmet. That was Silly Sid. Should we bring it back? This
Yeah.
time we're gonna put roll bars on it. Might be a bit safer.
It
The
used
plan
to
is
have
to have
roll
it like
bars on
doing somersaults down my driveway. But that's some of the stuff I get up to. I know every now and then you get sick of building actual four-wheel drive for touring and that. You want to have a bit of fun. So we've got another couple of projects coming up next year, which is a similar sort of thing, just for show, not for go. But I'm going to open up some questions now. Obviously, we've got the cars over at the stand there. The big news we're having, we're actually giving away a fully kitted four-wheel drive. So any shirt, I would say hoodie, but we're out of hoodies unfortunately. Any shirt you purchase, you go on the draw to win the car, the GU, fully kitted out. It's LS swap, twin locks, V8, 35s, 4-inch, all the gear in there.